So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to the greatest public service watch announcement channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope, honestly, I really hope you guys are learning at least something, when you are looking at this channel. I hope you are learning something from us, from me and from Joaquin, Joaquin to you, Kino to me. I hope you guys are really picking up on some things and you're using it to your advantage to protect yourself from all these, flim flammers who have been, fleecing you for too long until Sweet Kid Kino and I came along. I really hope so. I hope you guys are really, really learning something. Ladies and gentlemen, we have today a great watch market update. But before we get into the watch market update, I want to talk to you about a few things that, you should hear about them, just to always continue protecting yourself and always learning something about the Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market. And all this information that I have here, it has been written by no other than Sweet Kid Kino to me, Joaquin to you. Joaquin has prepared all this. Everything that I have, when I do a live stream, is been done, by Kino. I'm gonna say Kino. He prepares everything for me, and he has a couple of things here that even myself I go, wow. The research that he does is unbelievable. It's unbelievable the research he does. And one of the things that I want to tell a lot of young collectors out there is something that they should know, because a lot of them, come into some kind of money, quick money, and the first thing they do is they want to buy a watch. And I want to tell you a story that we do know about this story personally. We know about this. We have a youngster that made some money and he bought a watch. He bought a Rolex Datejust. A Rolex Datejust. I believe it's a 41 millimeter, and it was a bust down. It was fully iced out, fully iced out. I repeat, a Rolex stainless steel Datejust bust down with a white dial. The retail price of that watch, or the Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market price of that watch is somewhere, 10 beans, 9,500, something like that, So the young kid, he went and he purchased a bust down watch, a Datejust Rolex, fully iced out, fully iced out, completely iced out. And you're not gonna believe this, ladies and gentlemen. You know how hard it is to make. At least for me, it's hard for me to make, $2,000, $1,000. It takes a lot, to make that money, clean. To make $1,000 is hard. So this kid, he went out and he purchased this Rolex bust down for $27,000. He paid $27,000, and he paid $27,000 for the watch. And we're talking about in their mid 20s, 27, 28 years old. And he's there popping bottles and those wishy-washy, clubs, and just spending their money and like it's no tomorrow, like money's gonna go out of style. But these young kids forget that money is gonna finish. How do I know? Because I've been there. I was young too, and I was ignorant, and I was a moron. Yo era un morón, a moron, morón. Yo era un morón también, So I spending my money like a knucklehead. I spend it. I gave it away to these flim flammers, and they love these people. These hucksters and hoodwinks love these kind of people that just throw money away, and they don't think about that a dozen box of eggs is gonna reach $8, for a dozen eggs. They never think that, But the moral of the story is the young kid went in through hard times, you know. The young kid with all the money, popping bottles in the wishy-washy club, doing the, chicky chicky boom boom, Unbelievable, those kids, Unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, he thought that he had something on his hand that was holding, money for him. So he saw that, he couldn't pay his monthly car payment, and the situation was not working out for him, work wise. And he said, well, I'm going to sell my bust down watch that I paid $27,000. I got some news for you guys. In New York City, on the 47th Street, 40 Diamond District, they specialize in bust downs, and they love bust downs. Not to buy them from you, to sell them to you, to fleece you and flim flam you. So the young kid, he went and he started shopping around his bust down Datejust stainless steel fully, with those bad diamonds, that they do in the underground basement. Ta 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 ta, banging and put the little diamonds in there, just bad diamonds, diamante feo, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, he went and he went to sell his watch, and he sold it. He showed it to some other these Muppets, and they told him that he needed to sell it, and that he was, how much you're asking for it. He said, I paid for it $27,000, and he said, that's what you're asking for it? No, I know that I can't ask for 27, but I want something close to the $27,000, and they told him that they don't have they can't even give him $20,000 for the watch. So the young kid couldn't believe, from 27 they couldn't give him not even 20, not even close to that. To shop it around. He shopped it around. Ladies and gentlemen, not to get you tired. This young fella, he was surprised when he heard that they wouldn't even give him for that $27,000 Rolex bust down, completely bust down with those ugly diamonds, They wouldn't even give him $8,000 for that watch. Not even $8,000. And ladies and gentlemen, the kid can't even get $6,000 for the watch. So my advice to you young fellas out there that come into quick money, because we all come into quick money, and we don't know how to control ourselves from spending that money. So we just spend it because we think we're going to keep on getting quick money, and, it just stops completely, it stops. So the young kid can't even get. Exactly. You can't continue being dodo birds and spoof balls, and this is the reason I'm telling you to be careful if you are buying bust down watches. When the day you get tired of opening bottles in the nightclub and partying and giving valet parking attendants $50 tip, $100 tip, it's gonna come to an end quickly. It's gonna come to an end, and you're gonna need all that money. So this is the reason I'm telling you. Remember that these people are incredible. These people will take off your socks off without taking off your shoes. These people are experts. You understand me? Esta gente te quitan las medias de los zapatos sin quitarte los zapatos. Just in case you didn't understand English, I said it in Spanish, So you guys gotta be careful with these hoodwinks and hucksters out there. They will take away, your socks off without taking off your shoes. They'll take them off. They'll take off your socks and you won't even feel it. I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible. El ratón, the rat is so smart. The rat, el ratón, the New York rat. The New York rat is so smart that when you're sleeping, the rat, he bites this way. He blows and bites. Blows and bites. That's how smart the rat is. That's how smart they are. They blow and they bite. And before you know it, this is true. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you Google it. You understand? We give you here philosophy and life. All this information, I don't have the brain cells to know this. This is given to me by no other than Sweet Kino. Kino to me, Joaquin to you. He tells me all these stories. The rat, when he's gonna bite you, he blows first, and bites and bites. And before you know it, when you wake up, your fat toe of your feet is missing. That's how smart the rat is. And this is how smart these rat people are. Son unas ratas. You understand me? This is more philosophy that Sweet Kino wants to share with you guys. Because you guys are asleep on the hay. Están dormidos en las pajas. You know? And I'm here, voicing out what Kino writes down for me to explain it to you. I'm telling you something. The rat is the smartest out there. A rat knows how to climb up a palm tree, knows how to climb up. The rat knows how to climb up, but he doesn't know how to climb down in reverse. He doesn't know how to, climb down in reverse. Only knows how to go up. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. You need to learn these things to defend yourself, from these ratas. Son ratas, rats. So again, the rat knows how to climb up, but doesn't know how to climb down. He doesn't know how to go down in reverse. So what he does is he goes all the way to the top, like the song, all the way up, all the way up. The rat goes all the way up. And when he gets up there, he finds a coconut, a fresh coconut, coco, coco de agua, has water. The coconut has water, and then it has la masa, it has the mass inside, the white, the coconut white stuff plus the water. So what the rat does, he's so smart, what he does is he starts biting the coconut and makes a hole enough that his body can fit inside. And the rat goes inside that coconut and he drinks the coconut water and he eats the white mass, la masa, the coconut mass. And he's getting fat, he's getting fat. And he's there drinking coconut water and he's eating the masa, the coconut. Unbelievable, this rat. The rat is unbelievable. Get it through your head. So you're thinking to yourself, so if this rat knows how to climb up, but doesn't know how to climb down, how is he going to come down? I'm going to show you. Listen and learn. Listen and learn. So when he makes the hole so he can climb inside that coconut, after he finishes eating, now he wants to get down, right? He wants to get down. So he makes that hole right next to the branch, what's holding the coconut, and he's ready to come back down. And what he starts doing is he starts biting it and he starts biting it. And suddenly the coconut lets go of the branch and it goes all the way down, all the way down, not all the way up, all the way down. And before the coconut hits the ground and impact, poof, he flies out. Unbelievable story. That Sweet Kino knows too much. And this is who the rat is. And those people are rats. You understand me? I'm giving you some philosophy, ladies and gentlemen, This is history, Cuando yo estaba en el campo, en Puerto Rico, yo veía que las ratas salían corriendo antes que el coco diera el piso. When I was a young kid and I lived in Puerto Rico and I would go on vacation to Puerto Rico, my parents would send me over there. I would sit there and wonder, look at the palm tree, and I would see a coconut fall the way down. And before it impacted to the floor, something came out of that hole, coconut hole. And it's unbelievable. It was a rat, and you're dealing with rats. So be careful out there with those rats, all right? Okay, now that we got that, clear, now that you know the story of the rat, unbelievable. I should give you one more, the final one of the rat, one more. The rat is so smart that the rat carries around a lot of fleas, like the dogs and fleas, but the rats have fleas, Listen to me, you're going to learn from me. You're going to learn. The rat is so smart that he has fleas, and he's always itching and scratching, but he is smart. He's unbelievable. He goes and he finds algodón. How do you say algodón? That white stuff that when you have a cut, you put it on? A cotton ball. And the rat puts the cotton ball right in front of his mouth. And what the rat does, the rat is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And these are the people you're dealing with. You're dealing with rats. You're dealing with rats. Listen to this and learn. Learn. Not from me, from Sweet Kid Kino. He's there quiet. He doesn't even want me to mention him today. So I'm not even going to mention it. He's there. And he's going like this to me. The rat is so smart that he takes a piece of cotton ball and puts it in front of his mouth. And guess what he does? He goes into the water. And the only thing he leaves out of the water is the dry cotton ball. And you know what the fleas do? They run to on top of the cotton ball. All the fleas go to the cotton ball, where the dry cotton ball is. And then you know what the rat does? Like what they do to you guys. They flim flam and fleece you. They let go of the cotton and they leave. And they leave the cotton ball full of fleas. And this is what you guys should do with all those flim flammers who've been doing this to you. Okay? All right, guys. Enough of the rat stories. But you're dealing with rats. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. No quiero nada, papi, nada, no. Esto no es así, papi. Si son unos pasmados, tan bruja todo. No me pregunte nada de eso. Sweet Kid Kino asked me a question there. Believe me. Let me explain to you something also, ladies and gentlemen. We have a situation going on with these meme coins. You know, meme coins. You know, those coins, you know, that the people have been making, you know, money with the crypto, you know. And people are making lots of money with this meme coins. You know, even the first lady meme coin and the president meme coin is down. He's dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, be careful, you know, when you're putting your money into that crypto situation. La situación está jodida, and meme coins are dropping faster than Billy Boy's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. They're not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you because I'm going to try to do this. I am stupid like that, and I will tell you. So, be careful with those meme coins. La situación está jodida, muchacho. You understand me? Meme coins, correct. Ed, you tell them, Ed, if you know something about this, Ed, you tell them because you are an international man and you know too much. You know, Mr. Ed Blair is a very smart man. Mr. Donut is a very smart man. Mr. Damon is a very smart man. Mr. Wicked, and so on and so on. You know, these people are very, very, look at that, stay away. You understand me? I'm telling you this for your own good, you know? Meme coins, stay away from it. Esto está jodido, papi. I'm going to tell you, I know a gentleman that got allocated a Richard Mille. You know, Richard Mille, he got a Richard Mille because he made some money on the meme coins. You know, meme, I think it's spelled M-E-M-E, you know, something like that. Meme coins. And the kid made money, you know, he made money, he started spending his money all over the place. And he bought a Richard Mille. You know, he got allocated a Richard Mille because he was making money with the meme. And that thing, he did. Like Ed Blair told you, stay away from it. You know, stay away from it. You know, I'm trying to tell you, stay away from it. He lost everything, perdió hasta las nalgas. You know, if you don't understand what the word nalgas is, you Google it because I'm not going to tell you. And neither is, you're not going to tell you either. You're not going to tell you. Perdió el fullingo, perdió las nalgas. Okay? So stay away from that meme coins. Because he lost his rear end. He lost it completely. And now he has a Richard Mille, that the Richard Mille is upside down. You understand? Para que me puedan entender, if he paid for the Richard Mille $230,000, he can't even get the $230,000. He's upside down. So now he's shopping around that Richard Mille that he got allocated. I don't know if that's the word, allocated or not. I don't know. You guys help me out. I don't know too much about American Pie words, you know? But he got that Richard Mille, and it cost him $230,000. And exactly, very exactly. It's a minor investment. Another smart man we have in this channel, you know? Meme coins, stay away from it. Está jodido, papi. You know, even the first lady's meme coin is dead, you know? And even that president's meme coin is dead too. You know, they're like funny coins, you know? Like, I don't know, cartoon, I don't know what that is, meme, you know? But be careful with that. So, he has that Richard Mille, and he paid for it $230,000 plus his taxes. and he can't even get $180,000. So right off the bat, he's already losing, I don't know, $60,000, $70,000. And the guy is puteando, puteando el reloj por todo el downtown. He's prostituting the watch all over downtown, because he's desperate because he has to pay a bunch of bills. So now he's upside down, upside down. ¿Tú entendiste? Upside down, está jodido. So be careful with those meme coins. Save your coins because this is all a sketch to get you taken, to get you all taken. I know what I'm trying to tell you. All right, guys, now that I cover the rat that's flim-flamming you, and I cover the meme, coins, now that we got that covered, we're going to go into the watch market update because this is what you like. Kino, no han dado nada, papi. ¿Qué tú quieres que se lo diga? No, yo no estoy en eso, pero yo no le voy a esta gente como yo le voy a estar. No, al tu show. Ven, siéntate tú aquí y tú le hablas a ellos. Pero yo no lo puedo. Si ellos no quieren dar nada, recuérdate que yo no soy el Deputy Boxing Black Eyes, ni Big Pun, ni Heavy D, ni los dos Jehovah Witness Brothers, y el Fat, Walrus. Eso es mentira. Yo no voy a hacer eso. Si tú quieres, te sientas aquí. I'm sorry, but I'm talking to Kino because he's agitating me. Kino, yo no dije nada malo de ti. All right, guys. We're going to go into the watch market update. Our first watch is a watch that in the Corona era, ladies and gentlemen, in the Corona era, ladies and gentlemen, this watch was over $250,000. And there was a bunch of people in that Corona era ready to buy this watch. This is a Rolex yellow gold GMT 40 millimeter, a super, super rare, unbelievable, this is a factory rare, pave dial, unbelievable this watch, reference number 116748, SANR, like the Zaru, this is the Zan, whatever it is, one of those Zaru watches, And the retail price of this watch is $100,000, ladies and gentlemen. And it was over $250,000, $275,000, full diamonds in the bezel, with the blue sapphire. It was unbelievable. The GMT, they have the Pepsi one, the Pepsi one with the red and diamond bezel. This is the one with the blue, sapphires and the diamonds, one of those watches, you know what I'm trying to say. And ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, you guys got to be smart, but don't pay. This is a full set, We're going to give you some watches today that's going to blow your hair back and just leave you homeless, I'm being honest. Don't pay for that beautiful Rolex yellow gold GMT, 40 millimeter, super rare, super, super rare. Don't pay more than $85,000 and dropping, all right? Okay? Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Our next watch is a Rolex two-tone stainless steel, Yacht-Master. Rose gold with stainless steel. This watch, in a moment there in that Corona era, man, those people were charging you guys $35,000 for this watch. And this watch is considered a dog with fleas, And I mean that, a dog with fleas. Yacht-Master, 44 millimeter, unbelievable. That blue ceramic bezel, unbelievable looking time machine. Reference number 116681. Retail price of this watch is $25,400. And ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. Regalen el dinero, Go after you finish your, or right now if you want, go to a Deputy, Boxing Black Eyes, channel and website. Go buy a watch from him, You guys go over there, you shouldn't be watching this channel. You should go over there and give him your wire instructions, I know what I'm trying to tell you, but I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that Rolex Yacht-Master stainless steel rose gold. Don't pay more. You do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $17,300 in dropping. All right, guys? Believable, but it's true. We're talking about full set, and we're talking about used slider condition material watches in this channel. Used. Don't get that confused. Don't get it confused. Full set, but used, and it slides for new. Just in case you don't know. You guys gotta stop being crumb bums. You guys gotta stop being crumb bums, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have been giving away your children's tuition money for too long, and now you're walking around like this, you know? Se lo estoy diciendo que son duros, Kino, son duros, son macetas. Unbelievable, that Kino, unbelievable. Our next watch is a Cartier Balloon Blue, you know, the Balloon Blue, unbelievable, the silver dial. Automatic, yellow gold, 42 millimeter. This watch, I remember was the retail was somewhere, you know, in the high 20s, you know, unbelievable. Fully yellow gold, fully 42 millimeter. You know, the reference number, just in case you want to check it, is the RW6900522. And this watch, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful watch. Automatic movement, you know, by Cartier. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that Cartier. Fully yellow gold, you know, casing and bracelet. Unbelievable time machine. Don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch more than $15,500 and dropping. You do whatever you want. I'm going to give you a dropping, you know, because you deserve a dropping, you know, you did, you know. I'm just telling you, and that watch is dropping. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch is a Rolex stainless steel Yacht-Master, you know, 40 millimeter, you know, beautiful rhodium dial, the rhodium dial with that blue special hand, with that baby blue special hand, you know, rhodium with a baby blue dial. Unbelievable time machine, unbelievable. This watch, I am telling you one thing. This is the new reference. You know, this is the new reference. And the price of this watch is $12,400. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay for that beautiful Rolex Yacht-Master with a rhodium dial, with a blue hand. Don't pay for that watch more. You know, the Yacht-Master, 40 millimeter. You know it. Don't pay for that watch. And I mean this. Don't pay for that watch more than $11,800. And dropping. I'm going to give it to you one hand today. Dropping. No han dado ni una peseta. Ni una peseta han dado, papi, ¿ok? Si tú quieres seguir el trabajo, tú vienes y lo haces. Yo no voy a preguntarle a ellos, porque esa gente tú lo miras, lo haces así. Y no, lo que botas es un botón y un ticket del tren de Nueva York. Ya, te lo dije ya. Sweet kicking was bothering me. Ladies and gentlemen, our next watch, unbelievable. It's a Rolex yellow gold, because today people have been asking me about Yacht-Master. You know, a lot of subscribers have been, you know, texting us and emailing us about that we don't talk enough about the Yacht-Master. So today I'm dropping Yacht-Master. Two-tone, you know, stainless steel rose gold, you know, stainless steel 40 millimeter, rhodium dial, blue hand. And now I'm going to talk to you about this one. This is the Rolex Yacht-Master yellow gold, 44 millimeter, 11668A. You know, the older version with the blue hands, you know, older, not with the Mercedes hands, with the blue hands. And this watch has a retail price of $43,500. That's right. You do whatever you want. You put the face you want, you know, you put the happy face, whatever. You put the meme face, you know, meme. You put the meme, whatever you want to put. But don't pay for that watch more than $29,000, and it is dropping. All right? Dropping, all right? Letting you guys know, for you Yacht-Master fanatics, that thing is dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, mira, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, I put this meme. You see this meme? When you see it, you know what it means, all right? When I put this meme, you know what it means. Look at it real well. Okay? All right, so we have the Yacht-Master going on. All right, our next watch is an AP Royal Oak, the musical chair. I call it the musical chair. The equalizer, you know, the music, you know, the music AP, you know, 37 millimeter. You know, when this watch came out, they were talking about 200, 300,000. It's going to go crazy. Bam, bam. You know, that wishy-washy stuff. And you guys were eating it away. You know, you guys were eating that BS like it was no tomorrow. The music, you know, unbelievable, that music. Unbelievable. The 37 millimeter titanium. Listen to this, titanium. Unbelievable. Reference number 77600 Ti with a retail price of $31,600. Self-winding, unbelievable time machine. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor and save yourself, you know, your children's tuition money, and don't pay for that thing. I'm going to call it a thing. You know, don't pay for that thing more than $31,000 and you do whatever you want. You know, I call it the musical chair, the music, you know, West Side Story musical, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know. Don't pay more than $31,000. You do whatever you want. Our next watch is another Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore. Unbelievable, this watch, you know. The black ceramic, you know, with a leather strap. Unbelievable, this watch. Unbelievable. 43 millimeter. Self-winding chrono, you know, with a yellow gold. This is not the Arnold, you know, the Arnold, you know, that guy, the strong guy, not the Arnold. This is not the Arnold, but it's pretty close. It's his, I would say it's his brother. This is his brother, you know. Unbelievable, this watch. You know, it's a great looking time machine. Reference number 26420CE. All right, CE. It's not the Arnold. You know, don't be dodo birds. Okay, silver and gold, beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this watch has a retail price of $58,400. All right, $58,400. I can see now that people are motivated looking at these AP Royal Oak offshores. They like this kind of watch, you know. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the retail is $58,400. And this watch has been dropping and dropping and dropping. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. But don't pay for that AP Royal Oak offshore. We're talking about used. We're talking about used slider condition material watches in this channel. And if you don't understand what I'm saying about used slider, you Google it, because they already have it there, because I made it famous. This has a black dial, you know, black dial with a leather strap. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. I'm going to dare myself to tell you this now. I'm going to dare to tell you this. Don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want. But don't pay for that watch more than $46,000 and do whatever you want. You do. Go maintain him. Go maintain the world's fat bastard, you know. Go maintain the world's fat bastard. Go maintain, you know, Deputy Black-Eyed Boxer and his sidekick, Jiminy Cricket, with the Chia Pet spray can hair, you know, the plugs. Go over there, you know. Go over there and maintain those two Jehovah Witness brothers. What do they give you? You know what they give you? They give you this. This is my meme for you guys. The meme. When you see it, you know what it is, all right? That's what they give you. Yeah, I know, I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about a Patek Philippe Calatrava. The Patek Philippe Calatrava. Stainless steel. You know, this is the pilot travel. Unbelievable. No date. You know, the 5522A. The New York. It was only giving out in the United States of America. 600 limited pieces were giving out. 7 to each retailer. You know? You know, 7. This watch is from 2017. Limited edition to 600. This watch, this Calatrava pilot travel, has the same movement. Let's see if anybody's smart out there. Go ahead, students. This Calatrava has the same movement. This 5522A has the same movement of what? Go ahead, guys. Nobody knows. Si tengo aquí si tengo aquí unos estudiantes que son unos gilipollas, son lambones. Ustedes son lambones. Son lambones. Por eso que las ratas le dan. Anyway, guys, the 5522 Patek Philippe Calatrava, 600 pieces, limited edition. That watch has the same movement as the Nautilus 5711. Understand me? I'm going to tell you more about this watch. What people do with this watch is, when they want to flim flam you guys, when they really, really want to flim you guys, this happened back in when it first came out. They would take a fake casing of a Nautilus, and I'm talking about a perfect casing of a Nautilus, with the blue dial, the one that you guys love. The discontinued one, collector's choice, collector's dream. And they would switcheroo the movement from the 5522 to a 5711. Mira, y te daban. I'm sure you are lost today. I'm sure you are. But this is how it is. This is how they fleece you. This is why you're dealing with ratas. But another day for that story, another day. Let's go back to this Calatrava, This Calatrava 5522A. Limited edition to 600. Retail price of that watch is $21,547. That's right. This is a beautiful watch. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch. This is a 42 millimeter stainless steel with a leather strap. Don't pay for that watch more than $39,000. And you do whatever you want. You do whatever, you guys do whatever you want. Okay? But this is what it is, the Calatrava. The next watch is a Patek Philippe Calatrava. Rose gold, 38 millimeter, with the 5123 rose gold with a white dial leather strap. This watch, the retail price is $26,900. $26,900. And I'm going to have to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You guys do whatever you want. You guys, because there's a lot of fanatics out there that like the Calatrava, so we have to keep on, talking about these watches. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that Patek Philippe rose gold 38 millimeter 5123 white dial leather strap. Retail price $26,900. Don't pay more than $14,000. And you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, boys. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay more than that. Don't pay more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about a watch that I still get a big kick about this watch. This is an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Yellow Gold Green Dial. Not the green dial you're thinking about, not an olive green dial. This is more like a crayon green dial. It's unbelievable, this watch. The AP Royal Oak Yellow Gold Green Dial, reference number 26331BA, 41 millimeter. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Corona era, I saw a Muppet Boiler Room channel. There are a bunch of Indian brothers, a bunch of Indian brothers that have tape haircuts, they wear hats to the side, baseball caps to the side. They're unbelievable. And I saw a gentleman from that channel, selling this watch to one of those crypto millionaires, one of those SBA millionaires, one of those PPP loan, millionaires, one of those employment check protection millionaires, one of those stimulus checks millionaires, And he walked into that Muppet Boiler Room dealers, channel, and I'm telling you, there are like around 7 Indian brothers. I'm going to tell you where they're from. They're from Miami. Unbelievable. And I saw one of the salesmen selling this watch to one of those crypto millionaires with their hat backwards. You know, with their hat backwards. You imagine selling this watch. I'm going to knock off your socks and blow your hair back when I tell you the price this watch was being sold for and it was being paraded around for. This watch was being sold for, at that time, $725,000. $725,000. I know it's hard for you to believe that, but it was. We had a bunch of window lickers and lollipop suckers. You know, 4 years ago, we had a big long line of tomato cans, crayon eaters, you know, Palmolive dish lickers. You know, unbelievable. You know, we had buffaloes. We had everything. It was just a frenzy of giving your money away. So they were buying a watch with, you know, with that Indian brother with the hat backwards, you know, like a bad boy, backwards, for $700,000. And the crypto guy paid it. Unbelievable. I was in total shock, you know, when I heard that story. This is some years back. And ladies and gentlemen, then the watch started taking a dive. And it went down from $700,000 to $550,000. And from $550,000 to $325,000. And then I told you some months ago, because I started talking about that watch. It was getting disgusting already. I started talking, it was disgusting. And then it went down to $225,000. I told you $225,000. Don't pay more than $225,000. And this is, you have to be a colossal to get this watch from AP. You have to be a monster. Tiene que ser un león afeitado. You know, you have to be un león afeitado. You have to be a shaved lion to get this watch. You know what a shaved lion is? You've never seen a shaved lion, right? Shave to get this watch. Those are the people that get those watches. And the retail price of that watch is $90,000. Just in case you don't know, you want to know, $90,300. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, I still think about that unbelievable salesman, you know, one of the Indian brothers with the hat backwards, you know, the cap, baseball cap backwards, selling it for $700,000. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay. Listen up and learn. Don't pay for that watch more. $700,000 with that Indian salesman, you know, with the hat backwards. Don't forget about the hat backwards. You imagine getting sold a $700,000 watch and the salesman has a hat backwards? Hey, Kino, increíble. Kino, no han dado ni un peso. They haven't even given $1. We're not even worth $1. You know? Yeah, I told you. There's no super chat, no thank you chat, nothing. Aquí no hay nada, papá. Esto es lo que hay. ¡Pa! Eso es lo que hay. No me pregunten más. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that. This is an embarrassment. Don't pay. You imagine the people that bought that watch, how they must feel. I think they retired from the watch business, you know, from collecting watches. People want to, you know, they want to hear the price of this. They really want to hear it. They're there. They're bunching up. They're really bunching up. Don't pay for that AP Royal Oak green dial, 41 millimeter, yellow gold. Don't pay for that watch that was sold for $700,000. Don't pay more today. Don't pay more than $150,000. And drop him. Go to Deputy Boxing Black Eyes. He'll sell you one. Go over there. He'll sell you one. I'm voicing out. You know, I'm sending in clients. That whole people, the guy, I hear that company's about to collapse. But you didn't hear it from me, Okino. You didn't hear it from me, Okino. I'm just letting you guys know. Our next watch is a Patek Philippe Complication Stainless Steel 4947 Annual Calendar Moon Face. Retail price is $52,440. This is a 2025. Brand new. Fully brand new. Unbelievable time machine. Unbelievable. 38 millimeter. You know, fully stainless steel. The bracelet, the casing, everything. 38 millimeter with a blue dial. Retail price $52,440. And I'm going to tell you, this is a brand new watch. Don't pay more. Sí, se lo voy a decir, quiero ya, se joda, se lo dice todo, ya. Don't pay for that watch. Don't pay for that watch more than $33,700. I repeat, $33,700. Save your children's tuition money. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Okay? Our next watch is a watch, is a collector's dream, a collector's choice. The watch you guys like to hear the word discontinued, but you guys are getting prepared for the discontinue, la época, discontinue, season of discontinue is coming up any moment. This is the Rolex White Gold Daytona Le Mans. Pay attention and learn. The Rolex White Gold Daytona Le Mans, 40 millimeter, with the black dial and the white gauges. Steve McQueen and Le Mans, I think he made a movie, Steve McQueen, Le Mans. Anything that's Le Mans is powerful, And this watch, ladies and gentlemen, the reference number is the 126529LN. And this watch is discontinued. It's a collector's choice, a collector's dream. You know how it is. It's unbelievable, these people, unbelievable. Unbelievable, the collector's dream. Because they don't want to use no more discontinued because me and Sweet Kid Kino, we have finished with the word discontinued. So they have a new game for you now. It's called Collector's Dream, Collector's Choice. And ladies and gentlemen, this Collector's Choice has a retail price of $51,400. You heard that right. $51,400. And ladies and gentlemen, before this watch was discontinued, it went all the way up. Before it got discontinued, it went all the way up, like the song, all the way up to $290,000. And it was a real big long line of lollipop suckers, tomato cans, Palmolive dish lickers, crayon eaters, crumb bums, ready to give away, let's say, that $300,000. They were going nuts. And I've told you in many, many times already that the watch is hot while it's being talked about that it's going to be discontinued. But when it gets discontinued, the party is over. The watch just dies out. It deflates. It deflates. Yes, the price I'm going to tell you is still high, but this is just the beginning. The beginning, starting of dropping. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that Rolex White Gold Le Mans Daytona. Don't pay. Don't pay more. I mean, you do whatever you want, but don't pay more. And it's dropping. It's dropping by the day. Don't pay more than $182,000 and dropping. Yes, it's still high. You're right, but it's dropping. It's dropping by the day. You do whatever you want, and you know which is the other one they're banking onto, and they're talking about it, and the price is just going up and up and up and up. The yellow gold one. The yellow gold one. The yellow gold Le Mans. It hasn't got discontinued, but they are talking about it and making money and making money and milking you. Milking you. The yellow one, okay, the Le Mans. So get ready and be careful with that one, ladies and gentlemen. Our next watch is a Richard Mille. Richard Mille RM010. White gold. Limited edition to 40 pieces. Anything, again, Le Mans. Le Mans, the Le Mans, and it has a green outline around the dial, like the Le Mans. That watch is unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a 40-piece limited edition. This watch at one moment was over $400,000. 400,000 maraca, papa. $400,000. Go ahead, guys. Say something to me. Go ahead. Tell me you're confused. I'm confused too, but go ahead. Tell me you're confused. Unbelievable. $400,000. I don't want to tell you the retail because it's disgusting. This is the Richard Mille RM010 white gold limited edition to 40 pieces. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Le Mans edition, unbelievable. Don't pay more. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay more than $128,000. And Rock. You do whatever you want, papi. Papi, tú estás jodido. Si no hay, papi, estás jodido. Our next watch is a watch that a lot of you like. You know, I know that a lot of you like this watch. This is the Rolex Daytona white gold. This is the cousin of the guy, you know, with the guitar guy, you know, the Rolex yellow gold with the green dot. You know, the guy that plays, you know, that guy, you know, the John Mayer. This is the cousin. This is the blue guy, you know, Captain America. We call this one the Captain America. Unbelievable, this Captain America. Unbelievable. The 116509, retail price $41,600. And ladies and gentlemen, this watch at one moment was over. Unbelievable. ¿Qué clase de gilipollas son los lambones estos? ¿Qué clase de lambones? Si son lambones, muchachos, son lambones. Captain America, unbelievable, $41,600. It was over $85,000 at one moment in that Corona era, on the Corona era. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay for that watch, for that Captain America. And Mr. Donner's on point, man. Let me tell you that Mr. Donner's something else. Mr. Donner, you're on point. And I'm going to have to tell you, don't pay for that Captain America. Mr. Donner woke up. He se despertó. Mr. Donner se despertó. Don't pay more than $35,500. And you do whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen, but the watch market is dead in a backyard, septic tank, and smelly. You do whatever you want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. I hope this information helps you out, you know, so you can protect yourself from all these flim-flammers who have been fleecing you and taking advantage of you for too long, you know. I hope it really helps you out. Don't forget about what's happening with those meme coins. Stay away from those meme coins. You know, I know what I'm telling you. Stay away from those bust-down watches, you young fellas. And, you know, don't forget about the watch market update. Put it away in your arsenal so you can protect yourself from all these flim-flammers, okay? Anyway, guys, we have an unbelievable private watch group in our, you know, on our Facebook page. It's under my name, Juan Nieves. Scroll down to about. You'll find there Opus and Time watches. Request it, and maybe Sweet Kid Kino and Samantha will let you in. All right, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. This channel is 100% organic. You know, we don't buy no likes. We don't buy no views. We don't buy no comments. You understand me? And we don't buy no subscribers. So when you look at our, clock count on subscribers, you're gonna see it standing still because they're for real. They're not purchased. All right, guys? You're dealing and you're watching 100% organic watch channel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, take care and brush your hair.